Okay, I did want to talk a little bit about fraudulent liens because this was going to be like the ethics portion. And so I said with great power comes great responsibility, because this tool that we have to actually file liens is it's very, you have to do them properly. We can't file liens and just hope for the best. You really we have to make sure that we are following all of the rules. We have to make sure that we are doing everything properly. And if not, then filing a fraudulent lien causes an unfair expectation that all liens are wrong and not correct. And we obviously don't want that. And in addition, obviously, there are punishments for fraudulent lien claims, and they can be very high cost. We'll talk about that a little bit more here. Some examples of fraudulent liens are inflating a lien claim amount or making one up, obviously. So basically, if your client says, I'm owed, $500,000, but let's just go ahead and make it 2 million. No, you can't do that. Placing a lien against a property where the lien claimant has performed no work. That is a really important one, because a lot of times, especially in our mineral lien law cases, our clients, it's not that they don't know where they are, but it's a little bit harder to locate these wells and these leaseholds than maybe a building that was worked on. So you have to be very careful about making sure that the lien is filed on the correct property. And then filing a lien after the property owner has already paid for services and supplies. That's obviously, if the property owner has already paid the GC and the full amount, then we can't file a lien against that owner because they've already paid. This would be an instance where you could file a lien on the retainage. So that's kind of how we have a little bit, I almost like to say there's several different types of liens to file under Chapter 53. Now, punishment for fraudulent liens, we actually have a statute for that. It's Civil Practice and Remedies Code Chapter 12, and it provides a specific cause of action for money damages from a person who files a fraudulent lien. So this is getting people to don't do this, because what happens is damages are going to have to be paid to each injured person for the greater of 10,000 or actual damages incurred, plus court costs, reasonable attorney's fees, and exemplary damages as determined by the court. So we definitely do not want to get into any sort of process where, if we don't have a lien that's proper, that we're filing it, because it can really come back to haunt you. And we are making sure that we are doing everything properly, and that's really super important, and the ethics portion of this CLE.